As I said, I had been having this thought about the kids, about the kids, about the kids. I'm a father. All through the interviews and all through the war, and mostly reports on the atrocities that the Russians are committing, the bombing of innocent civilians, the killing of women and children. It was always there in the back of my mind. During a recent interview, I asked the girl, is there anything else that you would like to say that I didn't ask you? She thought a moment, and in the background there were children just going off completely, which I always enjoy. Even while I'm filming something, you may not want that in the background, but I'm like, it reminds me of the time that I had with my child. She took that background noise with the children and said, "You didn't ask me about the children." And I was like, "You're right. I didn't ask you about the children. Totally forgot." So that was one trigger. And then I was on Twitter last night, and I noticed a posting by Jay in Kyiv, whom I follow. I like his take on what's occurring here. I like the way he formulates his thoughts. He posted a video of a woman who was filming herself saying that the Russians had kidnapped her husband, the father of the two children that were in the back seat. There was a boy and there was a girl. You couldn't see the girl because the girl was sitting behind her in the driver's seat, but the boy you could see in the back. And the look that this boy had of complete, he was traumatized. The boy was completely traumatized. Meanwhile, the mother speaking, wailing away. The kids have to know exactly what she's saying. They're probably, they were just quiet. They were traumatized. They were traumatized. The boy, you could see, was, if he could curl up into the fetal position, I think he would have. And she was just, I think she delivered, it was, I think, a 2-minute monologue. I didn't understand a word she said. If Jay had not copyrighted some information there saying this is the situation, I would have not known anything about it. But what I did know was that looking at these two kids, they were probably what? 9, 10? Boy and a girl? What I did know, and what was clear to me, was that these two kids were traumatized. That was the one thing that I took away from the video. I watched her, and you could see that she was just trying to just keep it together for the kids. Said volumes about what the situation was. Absolutely volumes about what the situation was. They were traumatized. Completely, utterly traumatized. Sadly, it's going to be a lifelong affliction. And so they do need the help. Please, let's keep this in mind. As I said, UNICEF, I saw their bubble out in Bucha, Ypres, Kyiv, and then here in Odessa as well. So they're on the ground, which is fantastic. I guess just putting a database together, information together, the kids are going to need help. And so is everyone else. This has been a completely traumatizing experience. has not been good. Not been good at all.